Enrolling your little ones in early childhood learning or daycare is more than a convenience for today's moms and dads. It's also an important part of their development. And new research shows that quality early childhood learning also has long-term benefits, including improved physical health in adulthood. And joining us on the Balancing Act is Dr. Ilana Yalo, CEO of KinderCare Early Learning Program. And Dr. Yalo, I'm so glad you're with us this morning.
Good morning, Julie, and thank you so much for having me here.
Absolutely. And, choosing an early childhood learning center is a big decision for parents, right?
It absolutely is a big decision for parents. Early childhood education sets the foundation for a child's success in school and later life. What a lot of parents don't realize is that 70% of brain development actually occurs by the time a child is 3 years of age, and it really develops the whole child, cognitively, physically, socially, and emotionally.
So what do parents really need to know when they're evaluating the quality of a learning center?
That's a great question because it's such an important decision for parents. The first thing that I always encourage parents to think about is that they're really the experts when it comes to their child. They're the ones that know best if something feels right for their child and their family. So you start with how the center feels, and then you kind of look at some minimal standards, and there's licensing standards that look at basic health and safety of the center, but then you want to look at whether or not the center is clean and neat and organized, and does it really feel like comfortable and inviting place for your child. Then you want to look at the teachers and the children and see if they're actively engaged with each other and if it feels like a really warm, inviting environment. And then you want to look around and make sure that it feels like the children are going to have an enriched learning experience at the center. But once you get past those minimal standards, then we like to look at something called national accreditation. And it's really a great system that's been developed already where outside experts come in and actually validate the quality of the program. So you're really counting on them to help assure you that the center is meeting the highest standards of excellence. And what's great about that is it gives you an extra set of eyes on the program to tell you that it's the best place for your child.
So good to know. And what else are our children really learning at that early age?
Oh, children in the earlier ages are really getting the foundation that they need for success in future life. And they're learning how to think and how to speak and how to interact with others. There's a really important process called serve and return that we really talk about as one of the foundational elements of early learning.
I want to stop you right there. Serve and return. Explain that to me in detail. What do you mean when you say that?
So serve and return is a process of interaction between young children and really responsive adults. Just to go into a little bit of brain science, I kind of apologize for that, but a child's brain circuitry is actually being developed in their earliest stages, and it's developed based on the interaction between a responsive adult and a young child. Think of it as a game of ping pong or tennis, this back and forth interaction between a child and an adult. Let me give you an example with it. Even a young child, before they can speak, they might be cooing or babbling or pointing, and then the adult actually responds and they look at where the child is pointing and they talk to the child, and then the child smiles or responds. This back and forth, back and forth. Or I bet you may have experienced this one with an older child.
Yes.
Child asks you a question and you respond, you give them the answer, and what does the child say? The child says, "Why?"
Why?
Have you heard that one?
From my two daughters all the time.
All the time. And you answer, and then they say, "Why again?"
Right.
That's actually serve and return. It's that the children questioning, and really they're trying to engage the brain through that process. So KinderCare is actually the nation's largest and leading provider of high-quality early learning centers for young children. Nationwide, we have about 1,400 locations. We have the privilege of serving about 160,000 children every day.
Wow,
from
fantastic.
infants through school age. Yeah, we're so proud of that. And we have over 800 centers that are currently nationally accredited, and the rest of our centers in the process of getting accredited as we speak. We're so very, very proud of that.
Well, you are just, passionate, and I love that. And I want to know what you do at KinderCare and a little bit more about you.
I have a PhD in educational psychology from Stanford University, the Graduate School of Education there. And at KinderCare, I have the great privilege of working on developing all of our educational programs for our young children. And I also get to work on supporting our quality initiatives and the professional development of our teachers. And one really exciting thing that we're doing now is we're actually working with the states to see how children from KinderCare do when they go into school and enter kindergarten. And what we're finding is that children who attended KinderCare actually outperform their peers who didn't attend our programs. So we're so excited to learn that we're...
That's a great statistic, yes. And do you have children as well?
I do. I have two young men now, 2 sons, and I really wish I knew what I knew then when I was raising them about early childhood development and brain development.
I hear you. I feel the same way with my 2 daughters, but it was so great to have you on the show. This is such an important topic, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Julie. It's been great to be with you.
All right, and you want to learn more? Log on to thebalancingact.com. Also find us on Facebook /The Balancing Act.